drivers, start your engines.
And here you see the points after the final race in the Arca Series at Eldora. Dakota Pryor will lock the championship up. John Jackson finished second, only 15 points back. Matt Pichot in third. Fourth is Alex Johnson, all within 50 points of each other. The points leader at Coca-Cola, James Prepare Jr., entered that race with the points lead. He falls back to 12th. But here are the points. You can go back and look at them if you want. And now we've got to get ready for the truck race, which is coming up next. Race number 12 out of 14 for that series. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for the truck main event here at Eldora. Just saw a pretty wild Arca race. Not really too wild, but their championship just concluded tonight, and we're going to go one step further in the Truck Series championship. After tonight, we have ISM and Homestead left for the Truck Series. So here are the drivers that have qualified in from the heat races and into the main. And people, they're already putting their lap times down. 29 drivers going to make the field, and so far only 17 have made a lap. John Book just posted his lap. 11 more drivers have yet to post a lap. Looks like the 16 of Caleb Johnson is going to be the pole sitter unless somebody else can better their lap time or start a lap. So 100 laps is going to be the distance tonight. And we will have the stage, the halfway break. Stage points are on the line for the top 10 drivers. The points championship is going to be very, very interesting after today. The 46 Dylan Eberheimen, he is not in the race. He is one of the points contenders. He's actually second in the points. That's the number 46 truck. You see, he is not on this list. He was involved in a crash in the last chance qualifier. Missed his chance to qualify, so his points championship hopes could be over tonight. The points leader barely got in. That was Jacob Britt. He was involved in a crash in the last chance showdown when Ron Jackson flipped end over end. But luckily for the 21 truck, luckily everyone behind him, they were out of the race. He was the final transfer spot. So Jacob Britt barely holding on, and he got into the race. That would have been wild if the first and second place drivers were not in the main race. So season 2 getting ready to wrap up. 2 more races left in the season after this week. Here we go, the 16 of Caleb Johnson. He will be on the pole. I believe that's his first pole this season. Second place, the 88 Callie Hancock, one of the points contenders. Behind her, the 7 of Brew Zero, another points contender. The 24, Bean Weeby, he qualified his way in. He starts in 4th place, starting up near the front. We got the 4 of Zach Cronin, the 18 of Damian Singletary, trying to work his way back up into championship contention. We have the 13 of Tavis Haken, the 98 of Hunter Blade, another points contender. 25 of Laura Lee Weeby, starting up near the front. She needs to have a good finish tonight. She is deep in the points. Same with that 10 of CJ Williams. We have the 33 of Logan York, who's trying to work his way up through the points, maybe get some stage points tonight. The 49 of Alex Johnson, subbing for Alvin Jones for the rest of the season, and Alexander Jones. And then we have the 3, that is Axel Zero. Behind him, the 41, Leland Fife. The 21, Jacob Britt, the points leader, starting mid-pack. The 6 of Cody Higginbotham behind him. We've got the 22 of Jeremiah Dwayne. the 17 John Book, the 75 Eric Jacks, one of the points contenders, as well as that 97, that's Gary Harmon. We've got the 83 Alejandro Rodriguez, the 20, of Yo Carrillo, the 23 Brendan Hancock starting deep in the field, the 51 Lindsey Hancock, the 63 Sheila Harmon, the 2 of Tyrell Resner. We've got the 50 of Tim Zimmer, the 52 Gavin Jones, and the last place driver, the 54 Colton Harmon. 29 drivers of 100 laps. Lap 50 is the end of the stage, or a few laps before that. Green flag in the air. Here we go at Eldora. Already, a little bit of contact. The 4, Zach Cronin, hit the 7 of Brew Zero. 3 and 4 wide already out of turn 4. Second place starter, Callie Hancock. She has fallen back early here at Eldora. Top 2 drivers pulling away. Caleb Johnson, Brew Zero, and then it's a 3 wide mess behind them. Dust starting to fly everywhere. Back here, 4 wide. Brendan Hancock, Gary Harmon, and a few others were 4 wide for a little bit there. A lot of great racing and a little bit of contact. We like to see that. Callie Hancock and Bean Weeby, they are falling back. 21, Jacob Britt, he's back there as well. Go to the front of the field. Brew Zero, he did get the lead away from Caleb Johnson, so he will now lead this race. Caleb running in second. Third place is that 33, Logan York. CJ Williams, Tavis Haken, Jeremiah Dwayne. They have kind of moved out of this 3 and 4 wide mess. '63 Sheila Harmon. She's moving up through the field a little bit. There's Colton Harmon as well. Back here, still 4 wide. A little bit of contact. That was Cody Higginbotham and Damian Singletary. And they're still hitting each other there. You see all the way in the back here, that yellow truck, that's Callie Hancock. She started second, now she's all the way back in 27th. Losing 25 positions early in this race. You see Jacob Britt about 10 positions ahead of her. And he gets hit by Yo Carrillo. The points leader trying to hold on. He is getting a lot of pressure. Still a long way to go, though. Meanwhile, the top 12 drivers have started to pull away. Battle for... actually, Caleb Johnson took the lead away from Brew Zero. Now Brew's back to second. There's the 33, Logan York, trying to pass Brews. Nice battle happening up here for second. Tavis Haken trying to move into this battle as well. And a crash on the front stretch. Big crash. The leader's involved now. The 17, John Book. You see, Caleb Johnson got a lot of damage to the front of his car. And is that Callie Hancock with smoke? Maybe not. I thought the 88 had some smoke out of her truck, but it looks like she's okay. Caleb Johnson might have to come down pit road. He's staying out. Caleb Johnson, you can see the hood kind of buckled up just a little bit. Not sure how that's going to affect his truck. First caution out tonight already. That was on the front stretch out of turn 4. We'll have to go back and look at that. Look at the reason for the caution. John Book is already... no, he hasn't retired yet. There he is. Let's go back and see here. So it looked like the 97, Gary Harmon, just got into the 17. Went up, hit the wall. Cody Higginbotham, he was involved. Lorelei Weeby got a little bit of damage. Colton was spun out. Man, oh man. Right in front of some of the points contenders. It was really only, I believe, Callie Hancock, the 88. Gary Harmon was a points contender there. He spun the 17 out. Let's try on board with Callie Hancock here. See trucks going every which way. That could have been a lot bigger than what it was. So the 16, Caleb Johnson, he is going to stay out. Not sure how bad his damage is. Let's try to see here. It doesn't look too bad. You can kind of see at the very top of the hood, you can see a little bit of white. So that means it's a little bit buckled, but then you see there it's up a little bit. We're riding with second place now. Logan York, you don't see really his hood popped up that much, but the 16's hood is popped up a lot. So we'll have to see if this is going to affect that 16 truck on the restart. Unfortunate for John Book, out of the race early here. Pace lights are off on the pace truck, so next time by we'll be going back to green flag. Single file restart. Now, the end of the stage is going to be on lap number 46. So lap 45 would be the white flag in the stage, and then when they get to the line at lap 46, the caution would be out. We'll be going back to green. We should have about 50 or 51 laps to go. But we still have about 30 or so laps until that happens. So here we go. Green flag in the air. Caleb Johnson going to restart this race. Already behind him. Some battling here. You see Caleb going to fall back instantly. Logan York to the lead. Now here comes Bruce Zero. So the 16 truck, he definitely has damage, and he is definitely slower. It looks like there's a caution. Oh, there is. That was the 98. 98 of Hunter Blade involved. We'll have to go back and look at that. I don't know. I don't think anybody else has damage here. So caution flag number 2 out already. Caleb Johnson, just in one lap, he has fallen back to 5th. And he is still not repairing his damage. He really needs to come down pit road and get that damage repaired. See Hunter Blade, he is back out on the track. That's good to see. Looked like that might have just been a simple spin out or something. Oh, it was not him. Not sure who was in that crash. So, let's see. Oh, the 98 of Hunter Blade, he was stopped. Hunter Blade was supposed to restart, I believe that's in 13th place. And on the restart, he just did not go. See him there, everybody passing him on the outside. I don't know what happened with him. But the caution was already out. Oh, you see a big stack up here in turn 1. I don't know what they were doing. 49 of Alex Johnson just... Oh, Gary Harmon stopped, and that piled everybody in here. What in the world? So, a couple more laps, and we're going to retry this again and see if we can get this thing back underway without a crash. So the top 10 drivers at the end of this stage get stage points. Right now, Bruce Zero, Logan York, CJ Williams, Tavis Aiken, Caleb Johnson, Jeremiah Dwayne, Eric Jacks, Leland Fife, Sheila Harmon, and Axel Zero would all get stage points. Behind them, just short of the stage points, would be Brendan Hancock, Gavin Jones, the points leader, Jacob Britt, the 20 of Yale Carrillo, the 2, Tyra Resner, Gary Harmon, Lindsey Hancock, Alex Johnson, Zach Cronin, and Cody Higginbotham. That is the top 20. Then we've got the 83 of Alejandro Rodriguez, Colton Harmon, Callie Hancock, Laura Lee Wiebe, Bean Wiebe, and Damian Singletary. And the 98 of Hunter Blade is a lap down. Both John Book and Tim Zimmer both out of the race. So we're going to have to watch the 98, the 16, and everybody else. The 16 has damage. He was slow on that last restart. We're back underway. Bruiser gets a great restart. Can he clear the 98? No, he cannot. Now CJ Williams battling for second. He has a great opportunity to take the lead away out of turn 4. Hunter Blade on the inside. Here comes Tavis Haken now. Tavis, I think, made a little bit of contact with the 10. CJ Williams. Here comes Tavis. He is going to try to take second away. Brazier is still stuck on the outside line. Hunter Blade now unlaps himself. Battle for the lead. 3 trucks, now 4 trucks. Tavis Aiken will get it. Brazier going to fall back to at least 4th. Here comes Logan York now on the inside. He's going to try to take it away from Tavis. And CJ Williams now on the inside of Logan. Now, here we go. CJ Williams to the front. Top 5 drivers under a blanket. 98 of Hunter Blade has unlapped himself. He is right in front of the race leaders. These trucks, they race so well. It's been an awesome week of racing, especially here at Eldora. The Arca cars and the truck series racing pretty well, and it's been a lot of fun watching these trucks mix it up on the dirt. So now the top 2 drivers have pulled away. That's Logan York, CJ Williams. Look at Sheila Harmon trying to work her way into the top 5. Up here, Jeremiah Dwayne has his hands full with the points leader, Gavin Jones, and many others. Jacob Britt right there, the points leader, was 9th that time by. He is trying to get stage points, but he is going to fall out of that stage point position. Brendan Hancock is right there, and then number 23. That 88 truck, Callie Hancock, trying to get to the front, but right now she has not had any luck with that. She has been stuck on the outside. See Caleb Johnson, he has fallen all the way to the back of this pack. He was the leader a few laps ago, and now he is running now in 26th position as Damian Singletary gets past him. If this thing goes green flag until the end of the stage, Caleb might be a lap down. CG Williams, oh, caution flag, who is it? Oh, the 24 beat Weeby upside down. Brendan Hancock is involved. Being Weeby, heavy damage on his truck. So caution flag out again. We're going to have to go watch that. Brendan Hancock was involved. He is one of the points contenders. And now he is going to be out of the race. Looked like he had a lot of damage. Logan York is the race leader. The stage about to end as well. Let's go back and show you what happened. They were racing very, very aggressive. 3-4 wide. And, oh, Alejandro hit Brendan. Oh, Brendan Hancock up into the wall. He hit the 24 of Bean Weeby. Bean Weeby went for a wild ride. See the contact there with the 83 and the 23. Man, oh man. Unfortunate for that 24 truck. He has not had a good season at all in this truck series. I mean, just when you think he is going to be doing good, he ends up wrecking. And it's usually not his fault. Riding on board with Damian Singletary. So we're back to live action here. So 23 of Brendan Hancock and a 24 of Bean Weeby. Good friends in the garage and off the track, but unfortunately tonight they are both involved in the crash. 83 truck spins out Brendan and he hits Bean. They both wreck pretty hard too. In the meantime, CJ Williams is the race leader. Let's look at the top 10, see who gets stage points. Starting back here, Alex Johnson, the 49, he is in 10th. The points leader, Jacob Britt, running in 9th. Leland Fife, Jeremiah Dwayne, Sheila Harmon, Brew Zero, Eric Jacks, Tavis Haken, Logan York, and CJ Williams, the race leader. Next time by, we're going back to green. Now remember, in 6 laps, once we take the green flag, the stage is going to be coming to an end. Lap 45 is the white flag for the stage. So if we are under caution, that means we're just going to end the stage there. The way this race has been going, we might be under caution at that point. And here we go. CJ Williams leading the field back to the green flag. Cars race into turn number 1. Logan York has been getting really good restarts. He is already battling for the lead underneath CJ. There's Tavis Haken now. 3 wide almost for the lead. Tavis backs off. Logan York has the race lead. He has not won a stage this season. That would help him out tremendously in the points. Oh, caution flag out. Oh, was that the 88? No, that's the 98. Hunter Blade involved in another crash. Axel Zero involved. You see Logan York taking the white flag. I think this is going to be the end of the stage. So yet another caution. Hunter Blade just got on the lead lap. And now he is unfortunately out of the race, I believe. Hard hit there from what it looked like. And it actually wasn't even Hunter Blade. He was not involved in the initial crash. Look at this. The 83, Alejandro Rodriguez, again spinning a truck out. Alejandro has caused the last 2 crashes in this race. I'm not sure why the 16 and the 97. Well, we know the 16 is damaged. I don't know why the 97 of Gary Harmon was so far back on that restart. So we do not want the race to go back to green and then go right back into a caution period. So we are going to end the stage at this point. So the top 10 drivers get stage points. And let's look and see. We're using this little ticker here just so we can document the points and screenshot that. Anyway, so the stage point winner is Logan York. He gets 50 points for his race total. Tavis Aiken gets 45. 40 for CJ Williams, 35 for Bruce Zero, 30 for Eric Jacks, 25 for Jeremiah Dwayne, 20 for Leland Fife, 15 for Sheila Harmon, 10 for Colton Harmon, and 5 for the 4 of Zach Cronin. The points leader did not get any stage points. He was just shy a little bit. So Axel Zero in 24th position. There's 5 trucks out of this race. In front of him, Gary Harmon, one of the points contenders. I think he has damage on his truck. But he was slow before that restart. Caleb Johnson, the pole sitter, he was involved in one of the crashes earlier as the race leader. He has not came down pit road to repair his truck. He's been staying out. He, unfortunately, though, has lost the lead and in the tail end of the field. See the 3 of Axel Zero. He is a lap down, so he's on the inside. A lot of drivers have had issues tonight. I don't think the 3 has any damage. He should be able to get back on the lead lap, but this is probably going to hurt Logan York just a little bit. Let's see, Tavis Aiken, CJ Williams, Bruce Zero, and Eric Jacks behind Logan, ready to pounce. Jeremiah Dwayne, he's up here as well. Haven't really talked about many of these drivers, as the green flag is back in the air. Haven't really talked about these drivers in this series. Look at Logan. He clears the 3 of Axel Zero, and now Tavis Haken, CJ Williams, and Bruce Zero are behind that number 3 truck, trying to get past him. Bruce is going to be the first truck to get past him. Look at this, 3-4 wide, inches apart. Almost 5 wide there. 13 of Tavis Haken into the wall. Nearing the halfway point. So now Tavis Haken falling back. The 54, Colton Harmon, he is making a move to the front. So is Gavin Jones and Alex Johnson on the inside. But they're racing very, very close here. The points leader is also included in this. Oh, there's contact. The 4, the 10. Zach Cronin, number 4, he got turned. The 10 of CJ Williams hit him. They almost crashed. The points leader, like we said, is right there. That could have been massive. That could have been huge. Now, the 21 of Jacob Britt, the points leader, falling back. He is on the outside line. He has nowhere to go. These trucks back here. Oh, there's a crash. The 18, Damian Singletary. The 20 of Yo Krillo. Hard damage to both trucks. Logan York going to take the yellow flag. Caution flag out again. Oh, my gosh. And that looked like a pretty hard hit for both trucks. So caution flag out once more. Go ahead and show you what happened to the 18 and the 20. 18 is Damian Singletary. 20 is Yo Carrillo. Damian just hit Laura Lee. Got loose. Up into the wall they go. 20 of Yo Carrillo. He had nowhere to go. He was on the outside of that. Didn't even know the 18 was spinning. Oh, hard into the wall. Go right on board with the 20 of Yale and see his perspective of this crash. Watch how hard he hits. Very hard into the wall. Of course, his race is going to be over. So the top 10 has changed yet again. Logan York, the race leader. Second is Eric Jacks. Third place, Leland Fife. The 22, Jeremiah Dwayne running in fourth. Fifth is Colton Harmon. Sixth, Alex Johnson. Seventh is Bruce Zero. Eighth, Gavin Jones. Ninth, Tavis Haken. And Callie Hancock has made her way back up to 10th. A lot of drivers in the top 10 have not had good finishes this season. It's great to see a lot of these drivers up front. 33 truck, Logan York. He has had a lot of bad luck this season. He is leading this race. He did get a stage win earlier this season. He got the stage win earlier this race. Has not gotten a stage win this season, other than tonight. It's going to be a good points day for that number 33. 5 drivers did not make this race, and there's a lot of drivers out of the race already. And we're just over halfway in this race. '21 Jacob Britt almost involved in a crash earlier today. Just before this caution, he was almost a part of a crash. We'll see what happens again. Logan York, can he get a good restart like he did last time and get past that 3 of Axel Zero? The green flag back in the air. Looks like Logan will clear the number 3. Eric Jacks coming right with him. Eric Jacks is going to clear the 3 of Axel Zero for now. And Eric Jacks is going to go for the lead. So new race leader here at Eldora. Eric Jacks battling with Logan York. Behind them, it is a mad dash to the front. Logan York has settled for second for now. He is going to try to reel the 75 of Eric Jacks back in. Back here, 3 and 4 wide. Callie Hancock making some passes on Tavis Haken and Alex Johnson. Tyrell Resner trying to get up here as well. Look at the 21, Jacob Britt. He has fallen back to 15th. Now he's going to try to work his way back up through the field. Getting past the 3, but the 3 is a lap down. And then back here, you've got the 25 Lorelei Weeby, Alejandro Rodriguez, Cody Higginbotham, Gary Harmon, and a few other drivers. Caleb Johnson still trying to hold on. Top two drivers, Logan York and Eric Jacks, they have pulled away from this field. This is a battle for third. Jeremiah Dwayne up top, Colton Harmon down low, and Leland Fife in the middle. Behind them, Bruiser and Zach Cronin. Jeremiah all the way up the track. He's going to lose some positions. Colton Harmon has third. Here comes the 7 of Bruisero. Bruce underneath Colton. He's going to try to get the position, but here comes Zach Cronin now as well. Oh, they make contact. Zach and Bruce. The 4 and the 7 truck. Back here, Callie Hancock. Look at her. She's trying to get past all these trucks, trying to go for the lead. Now, the leaders are a couple seconds ahead of these drivers. Logan York and Eric Jacks. Oh, Logan and Eric make contact. Oh, my gosh. And while all of this is happening, Callie Hancock battling for third. Zach Cronin has it for now, but here comes the 88 truck. Callie trying to take a position away. Huge battle for third as the leaders are beating and banging up at the front of the field. Logan York will take the position away from Eric Jacks for now. They have about a straightaway lead over third place. The 88 truck, Callie Hancock, now moves into third. Here comes Jeremiah Dwayne. The 21, Jacob Britt, he has moved into the top 10 as well. He was one of the drivers that did not get any stage points, though. This time by 30 laps to go here at Eldora. Logan York, Eric Jacks, they are hoping that this race stays green the rest of the way. As they continue battling with each other. Eric Jacks underneath Logan for the lead. And he will lead that lap barely. Behind him, Jeremiah Dwayne, he has taken third away from Callie Hancock. Callie falls back to fourth, Gavin in fifth. And it's single file for the most part. Points leader Jacob Britt up to 8th place in this race. Sheila Harmon, she has fallen back. Same with Colton Harmon. There's Gary Harmon right there as well. Colton almost into the back of Leland. As Leland now on the outside, he is going to fall back. Eric Jacks still the race leader. There was a change for third as Callie back to third, but I think Gavin Jones is getting past her. Up at the front, though, Logan York back around Eric Jacks. Gavin now in third. Callie falling back to fourth again. And here comes Jeremiah Dwayne. He's going to try to take a position away from her, too. The leaders, the first and second place driver, Logan on the outside, Eric on the inside, they are battling amazing up at the front. Constantly battling every turn. They're side by side. See if Logan cannot get to the back of Eric Jacks this time. So now the racing has calmed down for the most part, at least up at the lead. Logan's starting to reel in Eric again. Going to the back of the field. Oh, there was a crash somewhere. I think that was the 2. No, the 4, Zach Cronin has damage. So just as we said, the race was calming down. It is going to be wild again. Caution flag out. I believe it was the 2 of Tyrell Resner and the 4 of Zach Cronin. We'll have to go back and watch that replay. So Logan York still leading this race. 20 to go this time by at the line. Let's go ahead and look what happened for this caution. I'm not sure what caution number we're on, but I know we have had quite a bit. That was the 21, Jacob Britt. Trying to get up to the front of the pack, and he spins Zach Cronin out. Zach into the wall. It's been a wild night here at Eldora. The Arca series, they had some crashes. They had a lot of great racing, though. We saw the 8 of Dakota Pryor locking up the championship, and he ended up as the season champion for that series. The truck series, though, we still have 2 more races left in the series after Eldora. A lot of racing left, and there's a lot of action that could happen next week at ISM. Homestead going to be the biggest unknown for the truck series. We have no idea what to expect there. Actually, in the next 2 races even, we've never seen them race at ISM, so it could be a lot of fun. Logan York and Eric Jacks have been the head of the field all race long. 33 and a 75. They were able to break away from the pack last restart after they got past the lap truck of Axel Zero. And from then on out, they were battling side by side. I would say the 33 and the 75 probably have the best chance at winning. They have the best trucks. Some new players, though, in the back. Jacob Britt, Gary Harmon, Callie Hancock, 3 of the points contenders in the top 10 now. 75 of Eric Jacks. He has not had a win yet this season. Almost had Martinsville locked up until Tim Zimmer passed him in the last corner and took the win away from that 75 team. The 75, though, has been near the top 10 in points, top 5, top 10, all series long, so they're having a great run. See if they can continue and maybe get their first win this time around. Pace truck leaving the track. This time by 17 to go. Green flag in the air. And again, the top 2, they are going to get past the 3 of Axel Zero. And, of course, it's going to be a mad dash to try to get past that number 3. Jeremiah Dwayne going to get underneath of him. Here comes Callie Hancock. Callie going to make it 4 wide for 3rd. Callie not playing around. She is not wasting any time trying to get to the front. The points leader right behind her, Jacob Britt. Now Sheila Harmon underneath Jacob for position. Jacob Britt and Axel Zero. A little close there. Up at the front, Logan York pulling away from Eric Jacks. There is a new 3rd place contender now. Look at Jeremiah Dwayne. He is up to 3rd, and he is catching the 75 and the 33. Oh, there's a crash in the back of the field. That's Gavin Jones and Cody Higginbotham. They were both in the top 10. And we're going to have another restart. This time it's going to be a single file restart. No lap trucks. This is not what Logan York wanted to see. This could spell disaster for that 33 truck. Let's wait and see how many laps we have left. We have 11 to go right now. We should have 6 or 7, I believe. Can we end this race under green? We have not seen... Actually, I don't think we've had... We had the heat races end under green. The last chance qualifiers, I believe, both ended under caution. If I do remember correctly. Anyway, let's go back and show you what happened to Gavin Jones and Cody Higginbotham. Oh, Gavin. In too deep there. And I don't know if Colton got a piece of that or not. Looked like Cody Higginbotham tried to get underneath Sheila Harmon. And Gavin just went for it. They were all too close. Again, right in front of the points leader, Jacob Britt. He did lose a few positions under that exchange. Let's go through the top 10 drivers. Logan York, the leader. 2nd place, Eric Jacks. Jeremiah Dwayne, he's 3rd. He was catching the top 2 trucks. Alex Johnson in 4th, subbing for Alexander Jones. 5th place, Callie Hancock. She has been able to work her way back up towards the front. Sheila Harmon, a nice solid night so far. She's in 6th. 7th place, Tyrell Resner, involved in a crash earlier. He is in the top 10, running in 7th. 8th place, Leland Fife. See, 9th place, the points leader, Jacob Britt. Can he finish strong? 20th place. That's Axel Zura. He's a lap down. 10th place is the 97 of Gary Harmon. Bruce Zura, he has fallen back to 11th. The 4, Zach Cronin, running in 12th. 13th is CJ Williams. 14th, Laura Lee Weeby. 15th, Tavis Aiken. He was a top 5 contender earlier. He's fallen back. Alejandro Rodriguez in 16th. He's been quite the drama starter tonight. Callie Hancock been running back in the back of the field. She's running in 17th. Colton Harmon 18th, and 19th, Caleb Johnson. All right, pace lights are off on the truck. So this time by, we're going to get the green flag. A restart with 7 laps to go. Who is going to win? Will Logan York be able to hold off the rest of the field? Eric Jackson has been right with Logan, but now there's no lap trucks on the inside to contend with these leaders. It could be anybody's game. When we see another crash, green flag in the air, 7 to go for Logan York. He got a great start, but Eric Jackson underneath of him already. He got a good start as well. Look at this, Alex Johnson and Jeremiah Dwayne. They made a little bit of contact. Side by side. Eric Jackson will take the lead away. Logan York, crossover move, trying to get to the bottom. And he is going to get back underneath Eric Jackson. And while these drivers are battling, in the back, a little bit further back, Jacob Britt and Callie Hancock are battling pretty close. Callie falling back. Jacob Britt, the points leader, up in the top 10. Trying to work his way into the top 5. Here comes Eric Jackson on the inside of Logan York. Battling for the lead. 4 laps to go. Behind him, Jeremiah Dwayne, Sheila Harmon, Leland Fife. They're trying to catch these top 2 trucks. 3 to go here at Eldora. We're still green. No crashy yet. Eric Jackson has the lead. Can Logan York catch him again? Logan trying to set Eric Jackson up. 2 laps to go. This time by Eric Jackson, the race leader. He has been trailing Logan for the majority of this race. Now Logan underneath of Eric. Side by side in turns 3 and 4. Coming out of turn 4, Logan York is going to get the white flag as he takes the lead away from Eric Jackson. Eric Jackson has been in a familiar position before, leading the race, passed on the last lap. Can he make a crossover move on Logan York? Logan York, out of turn number 4, is going to get his first truck win of the season. And he is going to win at Eldora. Eric Jackson comes up just a little bit off. But second place again for that 75. That is going to be great. See them side by side. Eric congratulating Logan on his win. Man, oh man, that was a wild race. A lot of drivers out of the race. Only 20 of them finished. See the points later, Jacob Britt. He finished 7th. Callie Hancock, she falls back to 10th. And a lot of drivers up in the top 5 have not had, actually you could say top 6, have not had good runs this season. Much needed runs for them. Laura Lee up to 11th. Gary Harmon, one of the points contenders, he falls back to 16th. Bruce Zero, 17th. 2 of those drivers were in points contention. Same with Tim Zimmer, out of the race. Brendan Hancock, Hunter Blade, Yale Carrillo, Damian Singletary. Jacob Britt could have a very nice lead after this. Let's go and look at the points standings in just a few minutes. Or just a little bit. We'll see where they're at. Logan York, he won the stage. He got 50 points for that. And now he also wins the race, so he gets maximum points. I believe he led the most laps, too. So Logan, he is firing on all cylinders. The 75, Eric Jackson, he finished 5th in the stage. Sheila Harmon, the 63, she finished in 8th. 49 of Alex Johnson, he did not get stage points. Leland Fife did. He got 7th in the stage. Jacob Britt did not. The two of Zach Cronin, the two of Tyra Resner, no stage points, but the four of Zach Cronin got some. And the 88 of Callie Hancock, she did not get any as well. So, the points are definitely going to be interesting. Two more races left now in the Truck Series. We only have ISM and Homestead. So we'll have to go and see who is in contention now for the championship. Obviously, 5 drivers did not make this race. And one of those drivers was in second in the points. That was Dylan Eberheim, and he is probably going to be outside of the top 10 now, I would think. But the Truck Series, it's going to be interesting because of the stage points that you can get in each race. That could really make or break your season. Jacob Britt, who knows if he has a bad race in the upcoming weeks, that could totally lose him the championship. 7th place for him, not a bad finish after his run tonight. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the championship standings after race number 12 out of 14 in the Truck Series. We'll be right back. Well, here are the points after race number 12 out of 14 in the Truck Series. Jacob Britt still holds on to the points lead. And now Brew Zero up to 2nd. Eric Jacks up to 3rd. Gary Harmon 4th. Brendan Hancock 5th. Top 2 drivers right now are within 100 points of each other. And I would say right now the top 9 drivers probably have a shot of winning the championship. From 10th place, Tim Zimmer on down, it's a little iffy. But the next 2 races, it depends on stage points. If you can get stage points and finish well, you might have a shot. But it depends also on Jacob Britt. If he has good finishes, if he has good stage finishes, then it's going to be very tough for anybody else to get the points lead. Brew Zero, familiar picture for him. 2nd in points, nearing the end of the season. He just kind of pops out of nowhere, and that's what happened last season with the Cup Series. But he did not get the points championship. You also see Logan York all the way up to 12th from 28th position in points. Gained 16 positions from his win and a stage win. Dylan Eberheimen, Ryan Benjamin, Ron Jackson, Stephen Pollard III, they all fell a lot of positions because they missed the main race. So, a lot of interesting stuff happening. Next week is ISM. Who knows what's going to happen there and how much drama we're going to have at that track. The Cup Series was pretty wild there. We'll see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the new ticker, the new lap counter and everything. I'm going to try to do that more often. The Cup race at Ozark tomorrow night is not going to have that ticker. I did not have enough time this week to do that. And I probably will not be able to get that done before that race. But I'll try. I'll see what happens. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow night at Ozark. And then we'll see you next week for race 13 for the Truck Series. Have a great night.